Today we are going to speak about a very important skill, and that is self-analysis. In my opinion, it should be taught from a very young age so that we can be better in our relationship with others. You might wonder whether I have an example for this. Well, I have read about transactional analysis, and I feel that it is rather easy to understand and everyone should learn this skill. I'll try to explain it in very simple terms, as simple as I can make it. According to transactional analysis, in every person there are three people: the parent, the child, and the adult. Now, parent is the recordings of everything your parents might have told you. Don't do this, don't do that. So that is the parent. You can easily identify the parent in you. You would have this, okay, I know I shouldn't be doing this. So that is your parent. Then you have the child in you. Child is the little one who just feels. I feel bad, I feel upset, I'm angry, I just want to break this. So that is the child. Now there's someone in between who's like a judge. He looks at this, he listens to the parent recordings, he listens to this child recordings, and then decides the best way to interact with the person who is evoking this parent and the child. And that is the adult. Now in a transaction or in a talk with another person, you are either behaving like a child or behaving like a parent, or maybe you are an adult where you do listen to your parent and your child, but you interact with a rational mind of an adult. Now, if you know this, you would understand and recognize these three states in the other person. And if the child of another person is speaking, your adult might decide to be a parent there. And if it is an adult speaking to you, your adult would decide to be, as rational and answer in a rational way. I'll give you an example. If someone asks you, did you see where I kept my camera? Maybe your spouse is asking you this. And if you are in your rational state of mind, you would say, okay, I just kept it over there. Or maybe you would also try and find that. But sometimes it's not the adult who's in charge. It might be the child, and the child might feel accused, and then the child would react. Now don't blame this on me, I didn't do anything. So that is the child. So you have to understand that the other person is not being a parent there, he's not judging you. He's just asking you, where is the camera? So you have to be an adult, you have to help the other person find the camera. So this is one example of how transactional analysis or self-analysis, and of course the analysis of the other person as well, would help you in minimizing conflicts in your life. Now here's an exercise for you. You're sitting at home and chilling, and your partner is doing something. Maybe your partner is out in the garden doing something, or in the kitchen doing something, and he or she calls out for you to come and help them. Now in this case, there could be two recordings that play in your head simultaneously when your partner is asking for help. One is the feelings of a child. The child recollects the time in childhood when the parent asked the child to come and help with this or do that. Okay, do that for me or do this for me. And the child would have wanted to, just play or chill, watch television. So that recording would play in. The second recording in your mind would be that, okay, gardening, okay, that's something that my dad used to do, not my mom. If you are a woman, you might be thinking, okay, that's his job. And if you are a man and your wife is calling out from the kitchen, you might be thinking, oh, kitchen work is a woman's job, because it was my mom always who did work and my dad never did any kitchen work. So these are recordings that that are reflections from what your parents used to do or say. Now there's a judge sitting in between the adult, the rational mind, and it considers the parental recordings. It looks into the feelings of the child, and then the life experiences, what the person has read and what the current society feels about gender roles, and about this feeling that the child has. Is it fair? I mean, is it the same situation? Is it the same thing? Now somebody has to make a choice. Should you be the child and just flatly refuse? Should you be the parent and instruct about the right person to do these things? Or would you be the adult who decides to, understand the situation in a more rational way? You can reflect on whether such situations happen in your life and what do you normally do? Who do you listen to? Is it the child, the parent, or do you listen to your adult? See you in the next video. Bye-bye.